He thought she was teaching him how to live, and he didn't realize she was rewriting the rules of desire, control, and freedom. 17-year-old Carol steps out of correctional faculty, not into freedom, but into a training flat, a place meant to teach him how to live normally. His release is conditional. An electronic angle monitor tracks every step, every pause, and every diversion. The world hasn't forgive him yet. It's simply watching. The flat is clean, silent, almost sterile. This is where Carol is supposed to rebuild himself, piece by piece. Cooking, cleaning, keeping schedules, obeying rules, learning responsibility. And overseeing all of this is Martha, his assigned life skill mentor. At first, Martha is professional, distant, reassuring. She speaks politely, listens patiently, and treats Carol not like a criminal, but like a boy who still has time to change. For Carol, used to discipline, punishment, and rejection, this feel a close to the kindness. Carol's day fall into a strict routine. Morning check-ins, timed meals, household tasks, psychological exercises, and curfew enforced by his angle monitor. Martha guides him through everything. She teaches him how to shop, how to talk to people, how to manage emotion instead of exploding. Slowly, she becomes the only stable adult present in his life. Carol begins to open up. He talks about facility, the violence, the loneliness, and the anger he doesn't know how to name. Martha listens, and sometimes too intentionally. She starts staying longer than required. She comments on his body language. She asks deeply personal questions that go behind her role. What began as rehabilitation certainly shifts into dependency. As week passes, the lesson changes in tone. Martha introduced unconventional exercises, teaching intimacy through trusted exercises, pushing Carol to comfort desire and vulnerability, blurring the line between emotional support and personal involvement. Carol, who is emotionally underdeveloped and starved for affection, doesn't recognize the danger. He confuses the guidance with connection and care with love. The conversation grows charged, silently become heavy. Eye contact lingers too long, and Martha begins to test the boundaries, sometimes withdrawing suddenly, other times becoming intensively present. Carol becomes emotionally dependent, and Martha becomes emotionally invested. Neither acknowledge it out loud, but both feels it. The imbalance between them is unmistakable. Martha holds authority, Carol holds vulnerability. Yet Martha seems to enjoy that structure. She encourages Carol to question the rule, then pushes him emotionally when he does. She teaches him independence while making herself indispensable. Carol starts to spiral. He becomes anxious about disappointing her. His progress depends on her approval. His senses of self becomes tied to her reaction. The training flat becomes to feel like a preparation for life and more like a closed ecosystem where Martha defines reality. And the title reveals its meaning here, a protected inner zone, a breeding ground where behavior, instincts, and power dynamics are formed. Martha's role transforms from mentor to architect of Carol's emotional world. She reshapes him not for society, but for herself. What she frames as a growth is actually the control Marx has care. Carol senses something is wrong, but he lacks the emotional language to name it. His instinct tells him he is being trapped again. Only this time the bars are invisible. And their relationship reaches at a breaking point where Carol is forced to confront the cost of his attachment. Marta offers him something that feels like love but demands obedience in return. Carol must choose either return to isolation and industrial control or stay inside this new intimate prison. And the film refuses easy answer. There is no dramatic escape, only realization. Carol understands that freedom isn't just leaving a place, but about reclaiming agency from those who decide who are allowed to be. And the ending is restrained and disturbing. Nothing explodes, but everything shifts. The bond between Martha and Carol is exposed for what truly is ambiguous, unethical, and emotionally dangerous. Carol walks forward, not healed, but awake. And the film isn't about romance, it's about how easy care can become capitative, especially for those who have never known healthy boundaries. It leaves you with one haunting question: who decide what help really is? Some lessons change your life, others change who controls it. If this story made you uncomfortable, it did its job. Like, share, and follow for more films that blurs the line between care and control. And for the more movie updates, please check out description.